see him throwing shade though, with no regard. Damn, I know these haters after me. The underdog spawn partner that
Blak Noize, nigga. Oh, the flood is coming. Before this year's up, y'all gonna be sick of me, I swear to God.
Something like that. Before that shit start, like, for the end of that sequence, I'm trying to get like more.
So what's Blak Noize? Well, my name is Cheez, the producer, and
Black Warhol.
And we are Blak Noize.
Blak Noize.
So anyway, basically, you know, we both produce. I mean, we do a lot of stuff. Like, honestly, a lot of shit. So you know,
I didn't start off producing, but I fell in love with the producing aspect because of Cheez.
Yeah, he fell in love with it because I was BSing, you know what I'm saying, and he wanted certain types of beats, and I was BSing, and I was in my feelings at times, and you know, it's all good because things happen for a reason. You know what I mean? So it's all good though, because
but in essence, it relit a fire that had died with both of us. You know,
yeah, for sure.
Sort of fell out of love with music for a little while, and that's because the inspiration just wasn't there.
Yeah, I made some shit last night or whatever.
Recorded music for years. Like,
like 2-3 years. Like we was recording before we did that.
It was all miscellaneous shit at that point.
Yeah, no direction.
No direction.
But it was freestyle. It was like yo,
yeah.
But the thing was, we was making stuff, but like we wasn't putting it out really, cause like it just ain't really have the avenue nor the lane. And to be quite honest, like the sound wasn't there. Like.
One club hit that, you know, and my brain was never there, ever since I picked up a pen and figured I was gonna start writing poetry, and then from poetry wrote my first rhyme. My brain never once said that I wanted to just make a hit. Like, I always wanted to make timeless shit that you could listen to 10 years from now, or you know, 20 years from now, and it's still dope. I mean, obviously it's not gonna have the same impact, but just make music that's gonna give you a feeling or bring you back to a time period in your life. Like, that's the type of music I wanted to always make. You know, I never once wanted to chase a hit.
Two of you meet.
How did we meet? We met.
I don't know when it was.
Like 6 years ago. Met like 6 years ago. You know, both our ladies, they grew up together. They're best friends.
Yeah.
You know, I remember my girl, she was like, you know, well, Larissa's boyfriend, you know, he produces music. And I'm like, oh, does he? At the time, I was looking for a producer because I myself never just like to do freestyles. Like, I always saw myself making original music. And I know every MC likes to do freestyles, but I always just wanted to make original stuff. And like, even my freestyles I did early on in my career, early on, it was like I tried to make it as original as possible. It didn't sound like a freestyle that I was copying from somebody else. And you know, so one day I thought we were at a party or something. I don't know. I think it was like a community center party in the building. It was something like that, and I approached him. And I'm like, I introduced. I mean, I had met him prior, but I didn't know, I didn't know all that about him. But I remember approaching him, and I think Q-Tip's album was out at the time.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. It was the Renaissance.
Renaissance.
I remember because he
had just dropped.
It was so funny because he like, Tip just dropped the album, and I was like, I didn't know T.I. came out with an album. He was like, well, actually, I was talking about Q-Tip, and I was like, excuse me. But the thing was, is like Q-Tip, my favorite rapper. Like he's been my favorite rapper.
I didn't know. I mean, I had no idea. I didn't know that. Yeah.
And then and so it kind of just built from there, and then.
Currently, right now, what musical projects are we working on? Right now, we're actually in the midst of doing an album titled Blak Out, which is funny. It's funny how things like come about, because it wasn't originally even supposed to be a project. It was supposed to be an EP.
So the Blak Out album, you know what I mean? Like you said, it's just supposed to be an EP, right?
It's supposed to be an EP.
Yeah, like
Blak Out.
6,
I
7
mean, I was even
joints.
hashtagging it out EP.
Yeah, that's right. I was confused. I was like, what's he hashtagging this? I wouldn't even hashtag it because I didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? But then, cause see what he was talking about that with me, and he said this thing. We talking about the thing. We talking about Black Friday, and so I was like, oh, word, Black Friday, that's dope. That's dope. We could just drop something every Friday. And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking we were gonna.
That was way before niggas started doing that too.
Yeah.
I won't put that out there. Not to take nothing away from Fab. He's a phenomenal MC, and Jada Kiss is, everybody. It's both two top tier MCs, but we was doing it already. Cheez got kicked.
That kick better.
You see how
Please have no fear. It's a nightmare. Like the hood is blazing. Got a sugar
So we did the Dead Presidents beat over, and so what I originally thought we was gonna do was he was gonna just remake somebody beat, remake an old beat every week, and then just drop a joint like that, because you do something that's familiar to kind of let people, it brings people in when they hear the familiar, and then when they realize,
I already saw it. Like once we recorded the song, the song was a very personal song for me, called Reflections over the sample, and it had such a didn't have a freestyle feel to it.
Not at all.
It had album all over it. It just was so personal, and it was from the heart. It was pretty easy to start moving more towards an actual project versus doing freestyles and stuff like that.
Then we just kind of took the ideas that we both had, just kind of meshed them. And so, and then we just stripped it down, kept it nice and simple. Because at first, the idea, the one I had about, every Friday do this, it was just too much of it. It was too gimmicky. It was too gimmicky, and it was too much to do. So we were just like, yo, what if we just give people a dope song every week? Song a week. Why not? It's like,
solid material.
It's like, that's easy enough. If you as an artist, you cannot crank out one song in 7 days, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be doing it, period. If you as a producer, you cannot crank out one. You want to lay that on with another, you want to do another, an ad-lib or something?
No.
Or just leave it like that?
Yeah.
You're not going to take none of that whoa.
No, I think that should have fit. That should have sounded probably. I could play around with it.
Throw something, you got throw something
I'll play it, just play it.
Yeah. All right, y'all, get up for Blak Noize. Talk to them guys. Where you from? What you do, bro? My name is Cheez. I'm from the Bronx. Representing Blak Noize. Yeah, I'm here with my man. We represent the Smash Music Group, and we are Blak Noize.
My name Black Warhol. Represent Blak Noize like my man said. BX stand up. My Vernon stand up. I just want to play my shit.
They don't give people a taste of the other project. You know, people don't usually do stuff like that. Usually it's a lot of allure built around one song. And they'll build that, you know, single up for you to want to buy the actual product or buy the album. We're completely straying away from that. And we're giving people the music and saying, hey, this is the music that's going to be on the album or the mixtape or whatever you want to call it. This is what's going to be on the project. And this is part of what's going to be on the project. So you can imagine if we're giving you this, imagine as a whole what we have, you know, what we have to give to you. And that's really in essence what Black Friday is built around, is giving you dope shit every week and just really showing the world what we have to offer, you know what I'm saying? We have so much music that people haven't, like, nobody's heard. It's almost like scary. I'm like, wow.
I'm not gonna put a number out there, you know, as far as how many songs, but just know that if we was to put it all out, like we have, like, it's like, you know how you got a, yeah, we got a catalog, like, you know, so you know how you got a savings account for a rainy day. We got a savings account of songs, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just a matter of them, and it's that work ethic that just keep everything driving, keep everything going, make you really want to just, like, do this. Like, yo,
I never understand what the whole debate is, regardless. Right there, when you open playlists, when lyrics unadulterated, they said the kids won't like it, only adults are rated. Said I won't be a part of rap culture's A-list, rather cult following when they help me cultivate it. Just hope my words help them cope with they shit, motivation on the days they so complacent.
Black Fridays.
Yeah.
You know, he working on the graphics and stuff. Plus he's working on, like, whatever other song he gotta do.
Do all the covers, do all the artwork.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's also working. Don't forget, he's working on beats too. You know what I mean? So he's working on beats. Me, I'm in here, like, working on I'm working on tracks, and then I'm mixing down the songs. You know, and you know, and then, like, you know, we remember that video game? It was an Army of Two or something like that. That's us. We the Army of Two, yo. Like, we doing this like Dolo times 2. You know what I mean? Like
it won't be outworked.
Yeah, not at all.
If, you know, we don't have a date on the Blak Out project yet. It's coming very, very soon. We're not a lot of visuals are coming soon. We have a lot of videos coming to you guys. And
but if you want to whet your appetite right now, you can go to SoundCloud.com/Black Warhol, and it's probably on the screen right now as I say this. And I mean, like, yo, and you'll hear what we've been dropping. I mean, like, right now we're working on week 10 of Black Fridays.
There you go. Give it up for Blak Noize, man. BX in the building tonight. All right, last piece.
It's not gonna stop anytime soon. So all you people, and we know who you are, that want us to fucking fail, and want us not to succeed, and want that Black Fridays to stop, because we're annoying you so much, because it's too much hot shit. We're not gonna stop. And you remember this face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You remember this face. It's you know what I'm saying? You'll see it for a minute.
Right there. That's good right there. Yeah. Get the level right. Yeah. Just paint the picture.
I see him throwing shade though, with no regard. Damn, I know these haters after me. The underdog spawn partner that love the brawl, claim they love the guard. Next thing you know, they blaspheme me. They said, how is he the prospect? He don't know niggas that's preaching, usually the ones that rarely